Hello everybody, my name is Wilder and welcome to a brand new video, and not only a new video, welcome to a brand new year. Welcome to 2019 everybody! Now I know my last video was also released in 2019, but it wasn't supposed to be. I got a little behind on that video, but today, I'm actually here to talk about something in 2019. Today I want to talk about my most anticipated games of 2019. Now quick note, the games on this list will only include games that have been given official release dates. There's a lot of games that are coming out in, hopefully, 2019, but we're not 100% sure, so they're not going to be on this list, sadly. But don't worry, we'll talk about them in the future, because I'm excited for a lot of games that are hopefully, like I said hopefully, coming out this year. But there are a lot of games that have been announced for this year, and I am so excited to get into them, so without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. The top of my list belongs to Jump Force. Shounen Jump, one of the, if not the biggest, names in anime, has come out with fantastic games in the past. I've loved the ones that I've played, I love the story modes, I love seeing the characters interact, and most importantly, I love the gameplay and the action. The games are so much fun, and when Jump Force was announced, I leapt out of my seat and was super excited. I can't wait to see this game's story. I've already seen the gameplay, and it looks amazing. The game looks beautiful. I can't wait to play with all the new and returning characters on these new, beautiful maps. Check out some of the trailers if you haven't seen them. They're amazing. Number 9 goes to Luigi's Mansion 3. I love Luigi's Mansion. I grew up... here's where I admit how young I am. I grew up with the GameCube, which shocks a lot of people, but I did, and I love this system dearly. Luigi's Mansion was one of the games that I had for the GameCube, and I loved how different it was from the other Nintendo games. It was dark and spooky, it finally put Luigi in the spotlight, and I loved everything about it. I wish that Dark Moon had been a little more like it, but sadly it wasn't. I still enjoyed Dark Moon quite a bit though, and I'm excited to see how Luigi's Mansion 3 not only looks, but feels. It does look a lot like Dark Moon, but that does not bother me at all. Like I said, I enjoyed Dark Moon quite a bit, so I'm ready for this game. Number 8 is a game that I've been waiting for quite a while, and that is Yoshi's Crafted World. As someone who skipped out on Woolly World and really kind of regrets it and really wishes they hadn't, I can't wait to finally play a new Yoshi game. It has been forever for me. It looks fun, it looks cute, my girlfriend and I are super excited to play this game together, and I will definitely be picking it up on day one. By the way, at the time of recording this, it got a release date. It's coming out at the end of March, which is awesome. Number 7 is going to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 Black Order. Nintendo came out of nowhere during the Game Awards and announced that the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series would be making a comeback after 10 long years and would be a Switch exclusive. Now I don't know how long they're going to get away with it being a Switch exclusive, but I'm just glad that it's on the Switch period, exclusive or not. It's been such a long time since we got a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game that I'm not even complaining. I'll take whatever. I'll buy a console. I won't actually buy a console. I'm glad it's on the Switch though. That's cool. I just can't wait to get back into it and play as all the new characters this time around. It's gonna be awesome. Number 6 is Pokemon 2019. Now not a lot is known about Gen 8, if nothing, but then again, not a lot needs to be known about it for it to make the list. I love Pokemon, and after playing and making a video about Let's Go, I'm super excited to see what Nintendo is going to do with the next generation. Pokemon Let's Go is actually the reason as to why this game is on the list. If you haven't seen the video I made about it, there's a card in the top right corner right now. Go ahead and click it, it'll bring you right to that video. But Pokemon Let's Go opened up a bunch of potential and possibilities for Pokemon in 2019. Gen 8 looks like it's going to be pretty good already based on what we've seen from Let's Go. I'm super excited for the next Nintendo Direct so we can hopefully get some gameplay and hopefully an early release date. That would be cool. Number 5 is Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is a game that is very much needed after the disastrous release that was Fallout 76. Outer Worlds is a space action adventure game with RPG elements developed by Obsidian. Now if that name seems familiar, it's because Obsidian created the Fallout series. They made the first 2 Fallout games and later made Fallout New Vegas. Many people believe that the best Fallout games were made by Obsidian, especially when it comes to Fallout New Vegas. Obsidian announced their new game during the Game Awards, and it looks fantastic. The trailer was pretty, funny, action-filled, and much needed after what Bethesda did to the Fallout series. I'm very excited to sink a lot of time into this game, and it cannot come soon enough. Number 4 on this list goes to Animal Crossing, a game that's so close to my heart, and it makes me feel warm fuzzies whenever I play it. I'm so excited for this game. The last Animal Crossing game we got was New Leaf, which was fantastic. I hope that this game is going to introduce as much new stuff as New Leaf did, and isn't going to end up being kind of a disappointment like City Folk was. We haven't seen anything from this game, nor have we heard any details about how it will work, but just knowing that a new Animal Crossing game is coming out this year and on the Switch is enough to get the game a spot very high up on this list. Alright, we're in the top 3 now, and at the top of the top 3 is Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I am a huge Tales fan. I love just about every Tales game I've played, so of course Vesperia would make the top 3. This one is a little different though, because I've never actually finished Vesperia before. In fact, the first time I ever played it, I didn't like it. I stopped playing and threw it to the side. I know how loved the game is though, and seeing all the praise it got over the years, I decided to go back into it to see if I missed something. So I went back into it and really enjoyed myself. I love Yuri Lowell, and I'm prepared to admit that he is one of the best protagonists I've ever played as in a game. Although I thoroughly enjoyed myself on my second playthrough, I never actually beat the game that time either, because I moved away and didn't bring my Xbox 360 with me. This was quite a few years though, and I'm kind of fuzzy on all the details of Vesperia, so that's a good thing, because Vesperia is coming out very, very soon. It's actually coming out in 2 days at the time of recording this. When this video goes up, it'll probably come out tomorrow, but hey, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm very excited to get back into the game, and to be able to play it in handheld mode on the Switch. That's what I'm excited for the most though. Handheld Tales games. Oh, I love it. Tales of the Abyss got remade for the 3DS, and I can bring Abyss with me wherever I go. Vesperia is going to give me those same feelings, but hopefully even better because, well, the Switch. I love the Switch. Also, I swear that I'm going to finish it this time. I'm getting it day 1, it's already pre-ordered and paid off. I just gotta go pick it up. I promise I'll finish it. Number 2 is Y2K, a postmodern RPG. This game, like Vesperia, is very special, and much like Vesperia as well, we are so close to the release of this game. I have been waiting a long time for Y2K, and I am so excited that the day that I can play it is almost here. Y2K was announced such a long time ago, and the first thing to catch my attention was the voice cast. Kerbifer and Yuri of Wind, 2 YouTubers that I love, voice main characters in this game. As soon as I heard that Yuri of Wind was the voice of a main character, I was already sold. I love his videos and have watched him for a very long time. But then I saw gameplay, and this game looks beautiful and seems like a wonderful mix of many different RPGs. But the one it reminds me of the most is Earthbound. I love Earthbound. I love its writing, I love its humor, its jokes, I love its gameplay. In many ways, it is a perfect RPG. Or near perfect anyway. And the fact that Y2K reminds me of Earthbound is so exciting for me. RPGs are some of my favorite games of all time, and I can't wait to add Y2K to the list of my favorite RPGs of all time. I've been waiting for such a long time for this game, and the day is almost here. I am so excited. There's only one game left. The only game that can sit on the top of my list. The game that I have the most hype for this year so far is Kingdom Hearts 3. What can I say? What can I actually say? I have very mixed feelings about this game finally coming out. On one hand, I'm like, wow, this series is finally ending, let's get to it. But on the other hand, I'm just like, please don't let this series end. I'm too emotionally invested, I'm not ready. But if I'm being serious, I am ready. I'm ready to see the story tie up all of its loose ends, and I'm ready to have such a fun time playing this game. I'm ready to cry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to cry. Kingdom Hearts 3 has a release date, and it's the end of this month. I can't contain my excitement. It's so close. I, like many people, grew up playing Kingdom Hearts. I adored it, I held it close, I loved the games. I still love the games today. I've become emotionally invested in the story and the characters, and it's all gonna end, and I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's one of those things where it won't actually hit you until it hits you because you're at the end, you know? I just can't wait to jump into this game and honestly never want to leave it. I am, of course, getting this game day 1. So there you have it, my top 10 most anticipated games of 2019. So far anyway. The year's still young, so, you know, we can talk about some more games coming up in the future. I decided to focus on 2019 instead of 2018 because I was not a fan of last year. A lot of things went wrong for me, and I'm ready to jump into this year and make it a good one. That being said, what games are you excited for this year? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.